my mothers, my aunties, my grandmothers, and my fathers to joining us this day and trusting God that God is going to do us good and wonders.
Amen.
We're going straightly to, I want to give you a short word, brief word of encouragement, and we enter into a time of prayer in the book of 1 Samuel chapter number 3. 1 Samuel chapter number 3. 1 Samuel chapter number 3, verses number 1. 1 Samuel chapter 3, verses 1. 1 Samuel chapter 3, verses 1. And the Lord ministered, and the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. And it came to pass at that time when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And before the lamp of God went out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was, and Samuel was laid down to sleep, that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, Here am I. And the Lord called Samuel, and Samuel said, Here am I. Where have you put your bed? When I talk about a bed, mpa has so many significance. The bed has so many significance. You lie on the bed, 1, for relaxation. 2, not only to sleep, but to rest. 3, and the most important thing is to sleep. 4, it is also a place, a bed that you relax to think. Yeda mpada yetum yezefa adwen. Mpano do na yeda. Even what them put down go to work for, because see if when they go through all the activities of the day, they come and on fana wabanu another we are brain or in those days during their resting time. Now what if I drink again? Maybe also what to do. Maybe one call another. Maybe all could one abra buma one task. Mpano dono. Na what to watch drinking the no sorry because a sorry way is so it's no one under. The ideas that came to your mind, it gives you the energy to proceed forward. Sometimes if you maybe 1 year, no way, I believe in them 1 year, I believe in my and so it's a place also of gathering energy. Or a place also wasn't here. But Bible it's also a place of communication. Your phone could send your casa. You communicate. Who do we communicate with? We communicate with our partners, and we communicate spiritually also with God.
Amen.
And so, Mpanos has so many activities. It is not only for sleep; it has so many activities. The Bible said, Samuel's bed was closer to the ark. Incident mass maybe this one. Now one pan needs to another one pan Ubinin person hall, Ubinin person dining hall, Ubinin person bedroom, Ubia will be the other number. Sabi, Ninima, you will yen and binim no ye blumpa, when you done what the pan, a 1 in person. Pochomeka Simbia, me Jada Casimini in Jada Pompe. What the Kwam, 1 month. But one thing that maybe the yet asking, baby, a womb person if you want to use it to create an idea, create an altar, you can use it.
Amen.
Able to make baby a womb person, able to be international as a praise Afrobuchia. That is an altar.
Amen.
The Bible said, as for Samuel, his bed was closer to where the ark of God is. That means it's a place of intimacy. It's a place that someone had an intimacy with God. And by the reason of where his bed was, he was able to have a communication with God. friend, Yankupon friend, or say, it's in one kind of baby or sino, on soon, what will depend on how you are going to communicate. If someone is talking to you, how you are going to receive it. It's an Obian implicical common. So be together on your casa. It will be very difficult for the person to hear. Why? Because car reach you now for casa. So one can see baby or your quiet place. Or very difficult for you to hear from God. A place of tranquility, a place of serenity, a place of isolation, a place of commitment. What does the bed mean? The bed means this is what we are doing right now. Any time that you enter into a place of prayer, you have entered into your bed. It is your spiritual bed, because at that place, I believe a place of communication. Because at that place, in that American church, as a listen there, pay baby at edge one. Pano said at the edge one. Mpano said that this are on my effort, and Pano on my dusa, only 2 men for ratings, and incident Yane may ye see, Ubiare Sinampa.
Amen.
What is the Mpani prayer bed? Only the here, because at the end of the American. Se Adam Pano be a story, a story, and a panel with another story, and in prayer. I dream be a friend, and in a baby juma. Assembly of both streaming on in a baby juma. Even in Pana, there would be a friend with telephone the night in Casa. Maybe on Kumuzini Munana with your partner, and what you are factoring. Now, I don't know what Fana was sorry from Panoda. Then you put that idea into practice. So, in our spiritual bed that we are sleeping on right now, there is a word that will come. It is from God, and that word, and that is what you are going to use. That is what I am going to use to carry on with my day, because I am going to talk to God, and God is going to talk back to me. And so, whilst in that movement of communication, then you raise up, you wake up with that word, and you go and act on it. Maybe on here, you raise up, you wake up, you go and you act on it. Then it brings a manifestation into your life.
Amen.
This is our spiritual bed this morning. And so I don't want you to take it for granted. And so as we are coming to pray, I want to take it because a word of encouragement will come. A new idea will come. A new suggestion will come.
Amen.
A correction will come. So maybe I will go when you're under the might be a mom, yeah. Then Yakupon Buffa, the mountain payer at the dear prayer bed, not that Casacho. Into Mesrawa, then young fine Panin CCA. Instead and down the pay, master me brief word and let go on you there. One panel, and infinite womb base. That means, where have you placed your prayer? Amen. So this morning, we are coming to enter into that prayer, and I trust God that you're there and the pay in the name of Jesus. Amen. Our first prayer, the Bible said in the same book of 1 Samuel chapter number 3, the Bible says that, and God called Samuel, and Samuel said, "Here am I," because baby Samuel named Pesino, or to me, different or woman that know him doing Amedi, Nanso or sin Zibi, and so Ossi, Amini, God is going to speak to you. Our prayer is the first prayer that God, the grace to hear the voice of God will come upon us. I don't say Amen, because to hear the voice of God, it requires a certain level of grace. One in old prophet Isaiah, Jeremiah, Elisha, Elijah, all these people, they heard from God. There is a grace that comes upon people to hear the voice of God, because on your we are not in Yakupan music. Because sometimes the nana drain or kasache. Probably maybe it may be God who may be speaking to you. So tonight this morning we are praying the Lord. Let the grace that comes upon men to hear your voice, let that grace come upon me. Ma aduma erazi obam kofu de wotu was it so one zeno, a casa watseno. yɛ compare the night. It was a madam number. Aduma edu every year, all the dreams ba, all the exam visions ba. It was a madam on Tayando. Yes, you pay the yes, you pay the Zama each. If you yet to one's a castle, China, you 2 years, then my Samuel so was it, then my Elisha so was it, then my Elijah so was it, then my wish you for now, what by the way, but to move what so was it, Iranian ship, yet so one's in the Dama, and what so was it, from Shafo was it, you know what so was it, yes, you pay yet. Yes, you pay the year we eat some coffee, yes, you pay the year when the buffet on yet the Subiara cake, and then at the song of your way, so I want us to lift up our voice.
Oh yes, Lord Father, we praise you in the name of Jesus. I want you to hear our voice. We are praying that you hear our voice, Lord. Father, we hear your voice. We hear your voice. We hear your voice when you speak to us. We hear you. We hear that still small voice. And we'll do what you want us to do, Lord. As someone heard your voice, you called Samuel on his bed and he was still sleeping. You called him and he heard your voice. And he heard your voice. Someone heard your voice. He said, speak for thy servant hearing. Father, this morning we are praying that you speak for we hear you. Oh, we are building an altar in our rooms. We are building an altar on our beds. We are building an altar in our houses. So when you speak, we hear you. When you speak, we will hear you in the name of Jesus. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Speak for thy servant hearing. Speak, Lord. Speak for your servant to hear you. Your servant, we will hear you as you are speaking. We will hear you as you are speaking to us, Lord. We will hear you as you are speaking to us, Lord. Just speak for thy servant here. And speak for we will hear you. Speak for we will hear you. In the name of Jesus. Speak for thy servant here. Speak for thy servant here. Speak for thy servant here. Lord, we pray thee. You will hear us when we speak, Lord. In the name of Jesus. Oh, yes, Lord. Lord, we hear your voice. Speak for thy servant here. Speak for thy servant here. Speak for thy servant here. Speak. Let's hear your voice when you speak to us. Let's hear your voice when you speak to us. Oh, yeah, Papa. Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Maya Kaka. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Mokataya. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Speak, Lord. Speak, Lord. Speak, Lord. Maya Baba. Oh, Kaya Baba. Poko, poko, posta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, Bora, Asana. Poko, Taya. Poko, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Speak, Lord. Speak, Lord. Speak, Lord. Jesus' name.